All right, so bunch of different things that you can do here. So let's see how dynamic TrackMan really is. We'll get to the courses later because that's just playing on a course and I can show you some of the nuances of that. But let's talk about practice first, okay? A few different ways that you can practice. If you press that, there's a few different options. In my opinion, the most dynamic of everything is shot analysis. What shot analysis is going to do, it's going to bring you onto that range type view, and you can have multiple different views on it, from which way the club's coming through the zone, club face, where it's coming off of, and so on and so forth, or it can just show you that range. All right, all your data points are going to be present, and you can put up as many data points as you want at that point in time. I don't suggest you put them all up because then you're going to take a swing, you're going to read it, and then you're going to sit there and try and analyze it for 5 minutes in between each swing, and then your 5 minutes, and then you got to take another swing again. That's not golf, right? But the points are there for you to use. If you're concentrating on a specific data point or a couple different ones, that's the way I would do it, okay? That's shot analysis. The difference between shot analysis and anything else that you see here, range is going to take you, actually let's go to target practice first, we'll work our way around. Target practice is like a typical golf range where you can pick out your pins. All right, if you wanted a 175 pin, you pick that one. If you wanted a 125 pin, it gives you something to aim at. Shot analysis is just an open field where you're hitting and you can see the track of the ball. You'll see everything else on target practice. It's not going to be as dynamic. They'll show you 8 data points at a time, and you can choose whatever 8 data points that you want up there. If there are particular ones that you want to see, they'll be up there each time. All right. Some people just like to be able to hit out a target. Okay. Performance center and range, kind of the same thing. Performance center is actually going to start rating you on your golf swings per club. All right, so it's almost like a challenge. How close are you to the center line? How close are you to your target? You know, your carry, so on and so forth. And it's kind of like a test, and you can do like a combine for each club that you want, if you want. All right, it's a different way to practice. Range, something that's new. This came out a few months ago. All right, again, this is all part of the same thing. Excuse me. This is all part of the same thing for practice. Range, you're going to choose your club, you're going to choose your carry on it, and again, it's going to break down your shots on how well you're hitting towards that target. All right, all of them do the same thing, just in different variations. All right, so let's start. And you have on-course practice, test center. Test center is kind of the same thing that I talked about, performance center. Again, it's going to test you on per club basis. It's a different way to practice. Sometimes it makes it a little bit more fun than just hitting a golf ball into a screen constantly and looking at your numbers. On-course practice, you can pick out any hole that you want to play on any course that's up here and play it from whatever distance that you want. And you can play the same hole. If you wanted to play Pebble Beach, you wanted to play it from 10 yards out, you wanted to play it from 100 yards out from your approach, anything that you want. All right, if you want to work on chipping, pick a hole on a course and chip from there. And you can move it all around the green from wherever you want and practice your shots in. All right, so let's start out with shot analysis. All right, this is the one that's going to take up most of your time. You would hit on shot analysis.